YouTube, my name is Craftman780 and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today will be episode 5 of my TARDIS tutorial series. So today we're going to be adding a feature to where when we're in flight there will actually be an in-flight sound, which in this case will be block.note.guitar, not block.not, note block.guitar ambient at A. So that's the sound you'll hear when we are in flight. So what we're going to do is actually set up yet another redstone clock over here. No, that's too close. Over here. And yeah, so let's actually just paste that command from over here over to here. Oops, wrong one. Nope, grab this, just put it there, change pling to guitar, and yep, that does that. So let's see how it sounds. Oop. Yeah, 0.7 is okay, so I'm going to go ahead and change this from 0.2 to 0.7 and add a clock like so. And do that, and we need to be able to hear it. So let's do this. Slow it down. That'll make a perfect loop, and it does. So now, what we can do is grab a block, do that, set block, redstone block, and let's put that there. So grab a repeater, do that, and set air, and let's see how that works. Oops. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, so we are taking off. Let's actually up that just a little bit when we see how this works. So this will continue this thing. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So let's actually stop that. Yeah, that's good. Let's maybe make that 1. Okay, so that works. And then what we'll do is grab that. Could not set the block. Okay, set block. False. This here will be set block redstone block. So that will do that. Let's see here. So that's actually what I wanted to do. Set power true. Nope, let's not have it do that. Set power equal to false. Okay. And once all... Oops. Nope, I didn't want to do that. It's a mistake. Let's actually get rid of all those redstone blocks. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I mean, at least we know it all works now. And let's just replace all of that. And let's also just do that. Uh-oh. Okay, that was the wrong block. What I wanted to do is do that. That is the power lever. Instead, let's actually change true to false, like so. Okay. And we didn't make those set blocks either, which I just realized. That's still execute if block. Now it's a set block. And it needs redstone. So just like this, if any one of those components aren't triggered, you can't trigger the block until you actually take off, just like that. And you can't, you're actually not able to land until there will be a certain time. There will be basically a certain time that you're in flight, and as long as you're in flight, you won't be able to land. Let's actually do this real quick. There we go. So there's going to be a certain time you're in flight and you won't be able to land. And I think that'll be really not that long, maybe like 10 seconds. So maybe one more line of repeaters, like this. Like that, and then let's see here. Let's change that to a set block real quick. And we actually can't hear the taking off sound. We can hear that, so let's see. what, nine of those sounds should actually be enough. So that's around 9. So what we'll do is do that. Just add one more of those. And we will grab all of these at the end. And what we'll do now is actually play the landing sound, which was hat, I think. So let's actually grab this, or nope, grab this, note block, pling, change that to, yep, okay, so there's that, at A, there we go. So let's have this do that, change pling to hat, and let it land. So what we'll do is up the volume to where you can actually hear it, and we will we'll actually just, yeah, do that so we can see how long this sound will actually take. And it should be about 2 of those repeater lines. Like so. So let's actually wait for that to mostly all deactivate, like right here, and we'll reactivate it and see how long the sound takes. I actually don't think this will even be enough. Yeah, no, didn't think so. The problem with this is there's too many repeaters, and the line gets even shorter the longer the sound is. And this is just changing the note box sound. You can do this easily. All you gotta do is grab a sound and name it the sound you want to change, like pling, for example. You rename a file like pling.ogg instead of a custom sound. I can add custom sounds, I'm just too lazy to learn how, because I don't really know how. So it should stop around here, or wherever it does. Yeah, there's like one more. So I think it goes to about there. Just test that. You can hear it's landing. And just watch the repeater. Let's see where the thump happens. Okay, good, so that happens there. What we'll do is actually use, yeah, just that one there. Copy all of these. 9, and there is one more that we'll add in just a moment. Let's make this an impulse. And now we can actually copy this final command block over. 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. Okay, so there were 10 of those. Wait, so I got this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I got them all. 8, 9, 10. Okay. So let's actually set all of these from redstone block to air. We should actually be able to do this and just type air. Yeah, this makes it a lot easier. Oops, nope, not that. What I'm doing to do that is holding control, hitting backspace, and that deletes everything that's connected to those, to that string, essentially. Redstone block to air. And we actually don't even need to write the Minecraft prefix. Essentially is what it is. We could just write air and it'll know what we're talking about. So if we actually go ahead and trigger that, just wait for it to die out, we should be able to change all of these into their off states. So let's go ahead and just trigger that now. And when the ship finally lands, we should see that it ends up setting all of these blocks here to air. And it does, good. And now what we'll do is actually continue the line for just a little bit longer and set all of this stuff to its unpowered state, like this lever here. So what we'll do is actually grab this and change that to an impulse block, and change this true to false, and do that basically for the rest of the things. So we've done that. We'll start from right to left. Impulse, powered equals false. That's a button. What we're going to need to do for that is to use, is to set a redstone block wherever that button is. So this will end up triggering 265, negative 265, 9. This will end up triggering one of these T flip-flops here. 265, 9. 265, or negative 265, 9. It should be this one. That's 364, 9. Okay. Oh no, that will actually be just a normal button. I think that'll be the like weather button. But for like levers, like this one, we'll just grab that and change that to an impulse block, and change this powered over to not place, over to false. Handbrake's disengaged. The space-time throttle's been disengaged. Just got that one. Yeah, those are both buttons. Button, that's a comparator. We'll set that into subtract mode. Well, or no, compare mode is its off state, essentially. Like so. Gyroscopic stabilizer has been disengaged. We just got that one. That's a lever. That's a button. That's a comparator. Set that to false. Change that to an impulse block. The locking down mechanism has been disengaged. And what we'll do is actually extend that just a little bit. So that's the lever. That's the comparator. So the comparator will be in compare mode, like that. And that will be impulse. And that should, yeah, that's the door unlocked. And the gyroscopic stabilizer? Nope, zigzag plotter. So what we'll do for this one is set a block up here. Set block, redstone block, and then what we're going to do is basically instantly set a block of air. Do that. Set block air, like so. And that should be zigzag plotter disengaged. So let's actually grab a block of redstone. Zigzag plotter's been disengaged. And now we can't trigger that, but what we can do is go through all of this stuff. We can take off. Boom. There we go. And what I actually want is just a little bit of a delay when we flip the space-time throttle here. A delay when we take off. So, as you guys can see, we're going through the whole flight and everything. And then in just a moment here, it'll start to land. Just like that. Now, it actually won't end up stopping the sound yet, because I haven't implemented that quite yet. But it will end up doing that, disengaging everything, doing all that. So the time motor handbrake will be engaged. It doesn't end up stopping the glass from being changed constantly. What'll happen is right here, yeah, right here will be set block Minecraft air, then that'll happen, and then set block redstone wire. That should have done that. I don't know why that didn't. Oh, wait a minute. South and west, side, side. South equals side, and west equals side. So, what that will do is that'll set it to look just like that every single time. So, what we're going to do is actually grab another chain block, but instead change that to air, as well as this here. So that'll set glass there at that last moment. Let's just do that. Set block coordinates air, and then do this. North and west are at the side. Redstone wire. North equals side, and west equals side. That will end up setting it like that every time. But just as before, let's paste this, get rid of that, change that to air, and as well change let's actually do this. Change that to an impulse block. Set that to needs redstone. So we just got that one. And that was north and west for the sides. And now for this one, south and west are for the sides. So let's copy that, do that, and there we go. So that should be the Smart TARDIS all done. And that was also the first time that I've really tampered with redstone like that, where I like mess with the sides and stuff. F3 and D, let's do this. Let's take off again. And that doesn't end up setting a glass block back there. So everything has been disengaged. And just like that, we're in flight again. Now we'll wait for a couple seconds. Okay, well that whole thing ended up working, but it didn't end up setting glass there. So what we're going to do is actually change this one here. Let's pull that up. Set block, air, and what we'll do is 1264 -6. Hold on. Which one is that? That's 15 -3. 15 -3. Let's do that. 15 -3. So let's actually change those coordinates like that. And that should all work. And what we're actually going to do is add a delay. So like this, what we'll do is instead do that, and that should end up being a good delay. Let's do this here. And let's try this out. Oops. Huh. Okay, that's weird. I guess that didn't want to work. Oh, right. We need to actually take off again and do everything. So let's do that. That redstone there actually set. That one has good, and we'll just see how this works. Oh, actually had the button. Well, let's kick it into action. So that'll do that. Be in flight for a little bit. And then what'll happen is the TARDIS will land, and everything will disengage and unlock itself. Like that. And we actually need to change those over. So this will be 15. No. Let's change those coordinates. 12, 64, -6. South side and east side. Okay, so I know where that is. 12, 64, -6. South equals side and west equals side. Just like that. And now let's run through the whole takeoff procedure just one last time to make sure this all works. And good news, it worked. So, anyways, guys, this was actually the final episode of my TARDIS tutorial series. I hope you've all enjoyed, and my name is Craftman780, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.